Hey guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick energy check-in with your person. I really wanted to upload this for the weekend, but I had some personal readings that I wanted to get to as well, so they took a little longer than I thought. And so here we are. And hopefully we'll still get it out. I'll still get it out to y'all by tomorrow. And yeah, anyway. So quick energy check-in with your person. This is gonna be how they feel or feeling towards you and towards your connection, okay? So 3 piles here. First pile here this is the Sacred Animal Tarot with the, this is the Desert Rose Stone. These are so pretty. I love, of course, naturally, it's rose, right? What am I doing? This is the Light Seekers Tarot, which has been calling to me lately. And this is the Snowflake Obsidian Stone, which has also been calling to me lately. And then this right here is the Hush Tarot with the Palm Fossilized Agate Stone. Hope I said that right. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's a little heart, okay? Okay guys, so pile 1, 2, and 3, timestamps are below, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey guys, so if you chose the pile 1, this is the Rose Desert Stone. I'm gonna put it right there. It's a good spot for it. And then this is the Sacred Animal Tarot, the White Newman Sacred Animal Tarot. Whoa, did y'all see that? Okay. The Four of Pentacles is showing itself, so we're gonna go ahead and take that one, I guess. Okay, pile 1. So, what's your person's energy towards you right now, Spirit? I want to know what pile 1's person's energy is like towards pile 1. What is pile 1's person's energy towards you? So we're going to get some of this tarot. And then what we're actually going to do is pull a few oracles for advice and some message cards, okay? Ooh. That was weird. Okay. Okay, guys. So what's your person's energy like towards you currently? I'm actually going to go ahead and get, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers here while I'm talking. Your person's in the energy of wanting to stabilize something here with you. Oh, yeah. Your person, I feel, okay, guys. Listen, I've been very in tune lately, so I'm gonna really read these overall as intuitively what I'm feeling towards the images and stuff off the cards. So I just want y'all to know that if you see a card and you're like, that's not exactly what I think that means. I'm reading the energies here, okay? So bear with me. I feel like your person's actually in this energy of wanting to stabilize something with you. They feel like this emotional type of attachment towards you here. They're wanting some kind of closure, wanting some kind of answer here when it comes to you and this connection. They're wanting this stability. They want to stabilize this connection here. Yeah, They're wanting to gain some kind of knowledge. They have really this enormous amount of thirst for this idea of what this connection is, okay? And also, I feel like your person wants to know what you feel like this connection is towards you, like what your opinion is of this connection. If you want to stabilize this connection, if you feel the same attachment to this connection as your person feels, they're wanting this information, okay? They're really wanting to gain all this information out of you here. Sorry, I got distracted by noises behind me. With this world here, it's like they need to know, okay? They're in this need to know energy of this deep down desire to want to stabilize something here, something. They want something out of you here. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? Yeah. They're heavily in this energy of clinging on to the connection that they have with you, okay? There's a lot of unfinished business that comes along with this. The Six of Swords talks about there being unfinished business before you can move on. And this is the strength has come out to clarify that. This is this feeling that I'm getting here from your person, that they want something out of you. They want some kind of information out of you, some kind of knowledge out of you, some kind of awareness out of you, what this connection is to you, okay? Seven of Cups. I don't feel like that this is anything that's your person knows what this connection means to them. They want to know what this connection means to you. The Star. So they have a lot of hopes and wishes when it comes to some sort of opportunity here to figure this out, to have some kind of knowledge here when it comes to this. And they're betting on it. They're betting on that. You could possibly be, hold on. They're also having a lot of, wow, you have two fives back to back. You have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is their inner conflict here. And then you have the Five of Swords upright, which talks about there being actual conflict, but also not having any kind of victory, or any kind of having victory, but having it to be hollow. Okay? Your person has definitely been thinking about this a lot. They've probably actually been overanalyzing this connection here with you because they feel like they haven't gained anything, any kind of knowledge from you. It's a very frustrating feeling that I'm feeling here. What's the Hangman in reverse? Okay. So they feel like you have been very, very stagnant when it comes to your connection, and they're in this energy of feeling helpless. They feel completely helpless when it comes to that. To be completely honest here, the energy that I'm getting from your person at this moment right now, their energy is like they have these hopes of an opportunity for you to express yourself in some sort of way. But this particular Seven of Cups here about these opportunities, it also talks about illusion in a way. But what I'm getting from this card here is that your person is in the energy of deciding whether or not this is something that they have came up with in their head, the what they feel from you, the connection that they feel with you, or if this is something that you feel as well. And that's why this strength, this thirst for knowledge here is so intense over here, and wanting to stabilize something so intensely. You notice all the fish that are here on this card with this is unusual kind of Seven of Cups. There's one cup in the middle, and that's because your person has hopes and wishes on this one more opportunity here with you. One more opportunity here for you to speak up, for you to say something, for you to acknowledge something in this connection. All this inner conflict and this emptiness that your person feels when it comes to that, because they haven't gained any kind of anything from you to signify the beliefs of what they believe in this connection, okay? The Hangman in reverse, it's like they're really stagnant because they feel helpless at this point. Like there's nothing more that they can do. Now they literally have to sit back and wait on you. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, and oh my gosh, no way. Underneath that, you have the Knight of Cups. Wow, guys. The Page of Cups is at the bottom of the decks. That's that idea of wanting to come forward with something, okay? The Page of Cups is that possibility that something is going to take place here. The Knight of Cups is that actual love offer that they want to gain here. They want to gain. And the Knight of, oh my gosh, seriously. That is insane, guys. Then you have the Knight of Swords, which is that bringing the truth. Bringing the truth, which is this overall sense in this reading here. Underneath that, what do they want you to bring the truth about? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. The partnership. The connection that you feel, that I've been trying to sit here and express to you. Your person wants this. They want they want this opportunity here. They have been reminiscing about the past that you've shared together, going over and over conversations and ideas and things that they've had in their head that you and this person have played out. That's why this illusion is here. They're thinking in their head, is this something that I've all come up with in my head? Is this something that it's just an illusion, or is this real? Is this a real opportunity that could happen? They have been going through and through in their head over this, and over this, and it's causing them this, oh gosh, it's causing them this Nine of Swords, which is that complete and utter inner turmoil, okay? And then the Five of Cups, which is, to me, the Five of Cups is almost the worst card that you can have in a deck. It's right in the middle of that grieving, that disappointment, that self-pity. So your person's really going through it. They want to stabilize something because of the attachment that they feel with you. Almost an addiction that they feel to you. An addiction, not just to you, okay? I feel like your person's confident within themselves. It's an addiction towards the stability of this connection, how you see this connection. And they need closure here. Your person needs some sort of closure here. They have a thirst for that. And they're in the energy of this being complete unfinished business with you because they haven't gained anything with you. They're worried that this is an illusion. They have hopes and wishes for an opportunity here, but I feel like this is going to be the last opportunity this person is willing to give, because they are in this energy of, they know that internally it's causing a lot of conflict. It's causing a lot of pain. And if this opportunity comes and you're stagnant, they're going to be, again, in this helpless feeling because they can't do any more than what they've already done here with you. And they, too, may be contemplating just coming out and saying something to you about this Page of Cups, about this Knight of Cups, and about this Knight of Swords here, about this connection. This is what this means. You can't have, this person wants to know if you care about them the way that they care about you. That's what all these cards right here mean. I mean, it's very straightforward reading. A completely very straightforward reading here. Okay, so I'm going to get a few oracles, and then I'm going to get some message cards from your person. Your person is frustrated. They're in this energy of frustration because they just don't, they're in that helpless energy like we saw. They don't know what to do anymore with this connection. They flip-flop back and forth as if you feel something for them, if you don't feel something for them. They're trying to go back in their mind and think about past conversations that you've had and times that you've had together to try to figure something out on their own because they can't get any information out of you. And it's like they're in this, finally pushed, like backed into a corner to where there's just like, either this person is going to have to tell me something about how they feel, or I'm going to have to dip out on them, because it's causing them tremendous amounts of turmoil, tremendous amounts of inner conflict and pain. So we have celebration and announcement. So there may be some kind of something that you and this person, some kind of get together that you and this person could be having. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. So, and commitment just came out. Frustration is on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel it. I'm gonna leave that out. Look, she's literally looking at these. So there may be, you know, they had that one, I told you there was maybe one more chance that their person's willing to give you here. And I'm feeling that. There's maybe one more opportunity here. Some kind of celebration, some kind of get together, something to do with you and this person. Maybe one night out, just some new opportunity here with this celebration of them to make, or you to make some kind of announcement about this connection, and either commit to this connection or not. And they're very in this frustrated energy. Your person is very much so in this frustrated energy, because if you notice in her on this card, she's been working really hard on all of this, waiting for something from you, anything, waiting from anything from you. And she has that broom in her hands because she's about ready to just sweep it out of the way. She's very frustrated. This is, I don't know if you can tell my energy in this reading, but I'm feeling this frustration. It's very intense, and it's also an underline of pain. It's frustration, but under that frustration is pain and hurt is what I'm feeling. And that's where that frustration is coming from there. We have patience. Manifestations are on the way. Overcoming obstacles. Get back to your feet to gain strength in difficult situations. What else can you tell me? Declutter. Let go of old items. Create new sacred space for yourself. This is the energy of that person. This is what that person's energy is right now, okay? They're trying to overcome these obstacles, and they're trying to be patient, but they're very frustrated. Twin flame. No way. Okay. Twin flame, a connection connected between you and your twin flame. This could be a twin flame connection, which is totally explains this frustration. If you know anything about the twin flame connection, you know that it is very, very difficult to tell somebody this is how you feel about that connection. But your person's very frustrated because of probably this. If this is real and this is what you're feeling with this person, this is why they're so frustrated. Is because if this is that twin flame connection, your energies are intertwined, and it doesn't matter what you do, where you go, who you're with, what you're around. Your energies, you're always going to be able to pick up on each other and each other's energies. And you're always going to have that. Not always. I can't say always. But you know, this connection asks you to grow. This connection, personally, within yourself, will ask you to grow, will ask you to change and evolve. And it's very frustrating. It's very painful, especially when the other person's not acknowledging any of that, or not giving the other person anything. And it's making your person here feel like they are delusional, is the word that comes to mind. Delusional. And they're frustrated. They're frustrated. So they're trying to be patient, but they're trying to overcome some obstacles here when it comes to you in this connection. they're like I said with this broom she has, they're wanting to declutter. They're wanting to declutter. They're about done because they do. If this is this kind of connection, they have figured out that they need to take care of themselves because self comes first here. And that connection will help you to understand that. And automatically, every time it will make you choose yourself. Every single time. And I think that's what this person's doing. I think it's pushed them into that corner to where they have to choose themselves. And choosing themselves is to walk away if you're not going to acknowledge anything in this connection. Okay. Let's see what we have so far. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm becoming a better person. I look for you everywhere. It's time for me to heal now. That's how your person's feeling. This is the energy of your person. I'm gonna get 3 more, and then we'll close this reading out. 3 more for Colin's person here. 3 more for Colin. 2 more for Colin's person. Please, where's Colin's person? What is it, Colin? Where's Colin's person? What is it, Colin? Okay. So we have, yep, I love you unconditionally. They do. That's where that pain, that's that pain that they feel. That's where that pain comes in. I love you unconditionally. I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, they do. I left you before you can leave me. This is the energy of your person currently. This is something that they're thinking about currently. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. That's the energy of your person, okay? I'm sorry if this was triggering in any kind of way. I can't, sometimes, you know, I just can't, I feel every bit of what this person is feeling. And that's what you want to know, and so that's it. That's the way they feel, and I can't, you know, I want to be true to you, and you want to know how they feel in this connection, and that's it. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this connection. Hope you enjoyed this. Well, that might not have been a coincidence. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it wasn't too triggering for you. Oh, no. I heard the truth hurts, and it does. The truth does hurt for sure. And you're not obligated to do anything with this person. You're not obligated to give this person anything. This person is just recognizing how much it's hurting within inside of themselves. Not gaining anything from you, any kind of indication from you that you feel the way they feel is literally causing them pain. It's painful, and they're trying to take care of themselves by stepping away. Okay, but they still have that one more opportunity that they want to carry out here with you, and I don't know if that means that they are going to try to come to you if they get a chance, or if they're waiting for you. But I do feel like they are waiting with that Hangman in reverse, that stagnant energy there, and that helplessness that they're feeling. I feel like they're waiting for you to bring them that Knight of Cups there, or something, or that Knight of. I feel like they'd be happy with either if it was the Knight of Cups or if it was the Knight of Swords. Even if you don't feel that way, or if you just bring them anything, I think they would be satisfied with it. They're very frustrated though. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Pile 1. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope it made sense and helped you in some kind of way. And I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. Fair warning here. Pile 1 was very triggering. But hopefully you guys won't be so triggering there. it was a need to know. So well, I do want to go ahead and express though because of that. Oh wait, first let me get this out of the way. If you chose the Light Seekers Tarot in the Snowflake Obsidian Stone, then this will be your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and say two things. One is only take what resonates. If you don't feel like this is your person or your pile or anything like that, then do not try to make it fit. Just move on to either another pile or maybe there's not a message for you. Don't try to think that just because I'm saying what I'm saying, if some of it might resonate, that it's all meant for you, because it's not. These are general readings. These are not personal readings. I do now personal readings though, if you want one. But so don't try to make it fit, okay? If it's not part of your puzzle, then throw the pieces out of the box, okay? Okay, so pile 2. Let's see what's going on here. The other thing I was gonna say was, sorry, my chair is so noisy today. I don't know what's going on with it. The other thing I wanted to tell or mention is, I feel every bit of these readings, okay? I'm very in tune here lately for whatever reason, and I feel these readings intensely. And so I can't help but feel the energy that I'm feeling. And that could be a disturbing energy. It could be an upset energy. With pile 1, it was very frustrating energy. There's the King of Wands in reverse. So your person so far is very, very impatient. Your person's impatient. They're wanting something to take place here with you in this connection, and they're becoming impatient, and it's gaining strength here, okay? It's getting stronger and stronger. So then you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, geez, what's going on with you guys? I'm really feeling all this. The Five of Swords in reverse is about having that feeling that you are trying to be having a deceitful strategy about how you approach things, okay? And I feel like this energy of your person that's being in this impatient, impulsive type energy and it gaining strength, it's like your person is ready to be, like they've had a lot of conflict, inner conflict here, and also conflict with others. And it's like now they're finally in this like reverse state where they're just like, okay, I'm gonna have to be deceitful here because I want to move forward here. I'm impatient, I'm ready, want to be impulsive when it comes to you in this connection. What else can you tell me about that? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, which is that breakthrough, is that need, is that new beginning, okay, new idea. And this is your person's new idea. You have the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse is a lack of harmony. And I feel like I said here, I feel like your person knows that this is going to cause a lack of harmony around others, okay? Around other people. Okay, I'm going to take that. Oh, okay. I'm going to take that under it because it came out together. So you have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So the Three of Cups talks about that friendship and collaboration. It also talks about a celebration with others. So there may be something that your person is having an opportunity here. This is very strange because it really honestly feels like pile 1 and pile 2 are not the same person, but like the same situations. Like pile 1 is one person and pile 2 is the other person. So you might want to check that out. But anyway, it feels like this is what's going on with your person, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get some clarifiers while I'm talking, but your person's wanting to bring you an offer. Okay. So you have to clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is them feeling helpless when it comes to their impatience and their impulsivity. They want to, they're tired of waiting around. They're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm ready. I want to come forward. It's gaining strength. It just keeps on coming towards me, and I can't do it anymore. I'm ready. I want to come forward here. There's a significant change that's about to take place in you and this person's connection. This is the energy that they're currently in. Why is this Five of Swords here? Why is this Five of Swords here, Spirit? Why is this Five of Swords here? What is this Five of Swords about? Okay, well, yeah. So, to clarify the Five of Swords in reverse, which is that deceitful strategy I told you that your person's thinking about taking here, you have the Temperance, which is them wanting to balance out this connection. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a turning point that we talked about. There being fives, and I just got done saying that something's about to significantly change in this connection. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is about that unfulfilled desire that your person's feeling, which is why they're in this impulsive energy, okay? So why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is it? I'm not gonna take all that. Wait, what just happened? What in the world just happened? Your person has a lot to say. They are in that impulsive energy for sure. What is the Ace of Swords here? Yeah. The Six of Swords in reverse. They have a lot of unfinished business here, and they want some kind of new opportunity, new breakthrough, new mental clarity here to come out to light. Okay? This is the unfinished business. This is the unfinished business that they have. They want to bring something out into the light, which is going to cause a new beginning here for you and this person of some sort. What is that Four of Wands in reverse here, please, Spirit? Yeah, the King of Cups. The King of Cups is your person has finally come into the idea that they know that this is going to cause a lack of harmony when it comes to others around you guys, but they're okay with it. They're okay with it now. They're in this King of Cups energy, which is that emotional balance. And that to me is saying with this Four of Wands in reverse is that they are emotionally balanced when it comes to disturbing the people around them, when it comes to this connection and coming out and saying something to you about this connection. Giving you some clarity here because they have these unfulfilled desires here and they want to balance that out. Okay? They're ready for it. They're ready to complete this. They're ready to come forward here. They want to bring you this love offer. This Three of Cups is talking about that celebration that maybe you and this person might be, they know that the opportunity is coming up here. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. Yeah. The Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands is underneath that. That's the bottom of the deck energy. The Page of Swords is having that thought, okay? Having this, it's about that. Your person is very, very thirsty, and I got this in pile 1. Your person's very thirsty about having this knowledge overall of this connection, okay? They want to know what's going on with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is passion, okay? They see you in this energy. They see you in this passionate energy here, this Queen of Wands energy. And they literally want to bring you this Knight of Cups. Look at this. Look at the Queen of Wands. She's very excited. Why is she so excited? Because she is holding her hand out like this towards this Knight of Cups, and with her other hand in the air like she has a victory here. Okay, this is your person, and this is you. This is how your person sees you. And it's like, they're impulsive. They're tired of waiting. They want to complete this unfulfilled desire that they have. They want to bring this out into the open. They're in this energy of, they used to not be, I feel, but now they're like, I don't even care anymore. I don't care about causing any kind of disruption or drama or disharmony to the people around us. I feel this with you, this close, intimate, romantic relationship here with you, and I'm ready to bring you this offer. I have this thirst of knowledge about how you feel, what you feel, what this passion is about, and I want to express it. I want to feel it. I want to know what it's like. I'm tired of not being able to feel you the way that I want to feel you with this Empress in reverse. Is that they feel emotionally overwhelmed when it comes to you, and they see you as this Empress here. And this Two of Pentacles is that need to balance all that out, that need to figure out how to balance all that out here. And the Knight of Wands in reverse is about them wanting that, feeling this struggle. They feel this struggle. They want to recover this connection. They want to bring something here tangible for you. They want this opportunity. They want to grow this connection, okay? They've waited for the investment for a very long time. And they're tired of passing up the opportunities that they've had in the past. They don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to focus on any of that negative stuff anymore. They know what they want, and they just want to bring it to you. They want something to happen here in this connection. And they're making that hard decision. They want to come out of this hermit mode. If your person has been in this energy of stagnation, of not wanting to isolate themselves, not really talking to you very much, they're ready to come out of that. They still have their own inner fears when it comes to this, but it's almost like they have to know. They have to know. The bottom of your deck energy is the Page of Swords, which is that thirst for knowledge, that reckless energy. And to clarify, it was the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands, which is that passion. They have to know. They can't be in this energy of not knowing anymore. They're done with that. They don't care anymore. They balanced all that stuff out about them feeling bad about hurting anybody, and now there's just, they have to know for themselves. Okay, so let's see if, I hope this made sense, because like I said, if you are a subscriber, first off, thank you. Secondly, you've listened to my readings a lot, and you know this is not my normal kind of energy, but geez, pile 1 and pile 2 both. I'm telling you, these two are connected. These two energies are seriously connected. Look at, we have divine timing and celebration here. We also had celebration in pile 1. And let me tell you what that signifies to me is that this has all been set together in divine timing. There's a reason that if you and your person are fixing to have some kind of get together, some kind of celebration, some kind of something between the two of you, then this is, something is going to come out of that. Your person is, something's going to come out of that. It's got to be. I mean, your person's in that energy. And if you are pile 1, messages, see? Messages. There it is right there. Your person is wanting something here. If you are in pile 1, then you are the person that's been waiting. And this is the person that's going to bring it to you. Wow. Yes. Yes. They do want to so bad, guys. They want to bring you something's power and overwhelmed and excitement. Okay, I'm gonna quit there. So this is the energy of your person, okay? This is what your person's feeling. Same thing from the tarot. Messages, generosity, romance, power, overwhelmed, and excitement. Your person is very overwhelmed and very excited about what's to come in this connection. They want to bring you this romance. They want to be very generous. They're going to bring a message and be generous towards you when it comes to this romance. And there's going to be a lot of power behind that. And you may feel overwhelmed and very excited. I feel like your person is as well. I feel like your person has been planning this or contemplating this for quite some time, and they know that they're in this energy now of wanting to bring something to you, and you may have possibly been feeling this energy as well. But it's coming, guys. Okay. Celebration. No way. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. This is what I'm talking about. Underneath messages, you have celebration. Can you clarify generosity for me, please? And we talked about that. Sacrifice. Giving up something now for a future reward is underneath generosity. I am... Genji! Chill out! I'm so sorry if y'all can hear that. That is my guinea pig. My son's guinea pig. Genji. You're all right. He gets really loud sometimes. Sacrifice. It's underneath generosity because they feel like they're making a sacrifice here, like we talked about when it comes to others. And they're giving up something now for a future reward, and the future reward here, I feel like, is you. What is romance here? Wisdom and spread your wings. Okay. Under romance, you have two cards that came out. One is wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences from a wise counselor, and spread your wings, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. This is what your person has this overall sense of drive, confidence to bring this thing forward here to you under that for that romance. Why is power here? Which I feel like is why power here is dedication. Yeah. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. That's your person feels all this energy, all this power. What is overwhelmed here for? Confession. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Your person's in this energy of wanting to be completely honest here, confessing this. They're overwhelmed about it, okay? They're very overwhelmed about it. What is excitement here for, Spirit? What is this excitement here for? Excitement. Overcoming obstacles. Get back on your feet. Gain strength from difficult situations. Yeah. This is going to be difficult for your person, okay? They had to go through this process and gain a lot of strength just to be able to do this, to bring this forward here to you. Something, whatever it is that they're wanting to bring for you, which I feel like is the offer of some sort of romance. Benji, what in the world, honey? But overcoming obstacles, this has been a difficult obstacle they've had to overcome just to get through this, just to be able to bring you this, okay? So let's see what your person would say to you if they could right now. What would this person say to this right now? Ooh, that popped out. I replay our conversations over and over, yeah. What would the person say to you again? We will be together again. That's a good one to have, huh? What would person say to the ball? I almost said, what would Paul... I just said in my head, what would Paul 2's person say to Paul 1? That's weird. I hide behind material things. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. What else would Paul 2 say to the person? What else would Paul 2 say to the person? Your person may have been in this energy before. Oh my gosh. I was fixing to say your person may have been in this energy before where they didn't feel good enough for you. Because they did show up here as the page and the knight. And you showed up as the queen. They may have not felt good enough for you. And that's why they hid behind these material things. They were trying to make themselves good enough for you. And then when I was thinking about saying that, literally this... We both know that I'm not the one for you popped out. They still have that, you know, I told you they had to build up some courage here. I lost myself for a little while. So like we talked about, if your person was isolating themselves for a little while, that's why, because they were trying to figure this out. Whoa, whoa. I'm starting to understand our connection. Well, there you go. That's why they're replaying all these conversations over and over. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, I feel like your person definitely feels that way. That's why they hide behind these material things and they don't feel like they're good enough for you here. I'm not available. See what I mean? They don't feel like they're ready, they're capable to be in a connection with you, because they just don't feel like, they feel like you deserve more than what they can give you. But they want to offer you something. They want to bring you, I feel like it's passion. I'm going to be completely honest with you here, but I want to be more than friends. That is so funny. We just talked about that. The bottom of the deck says, I'm afraid to contact you. I remember every day of every detail of that day. This I'm afraid to contact you here is, yeah, your person may be in the energy of just, they're scared of, they don't know what to say. They're scared of what to say to you. And they're getting over that. It's coming, guys. They're coming with something here. You had every indication in this reading that they're coming with something. If you haven't read or heard pile 1, you might want to go back and listen to pile 1, because pile 1 may be your energy in this connection. I heavily feel that. But, you know, anyway. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense, and I hope it helped you. And, yeah, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Hey, pile 3. So I'm kind of excited to use y'all's deck because it's the Hush Tarot, and it's been a little while since I've used it. So if you chose the Palm Fossilized Agate, it's really pretty, actually. It's one of my favorites. And the Hush Tarot, like I said, then this is your reading. Okay, guys, so what we're doing here, actually, hold on a second. I'm going to spray out this space a little more. Kind of clear out the energy, please. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure pile 1 and pile 2 are connected energies. So, yeah, I want to make sure I clear all that out there for you guys. So let's see what's going on with y'all. Pile 3. Wow. Oh. Pile 1 and pile 2, with their energies were all over the place. They were very impatient and frustrating and just, yeah, definitely connected, I feel. And I just got this overall just calming feeling with you guys, and it's nice. It feels good. I like it. I like this energy. Oh, okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to just kind of see what's going on with your person. We want to see what kind of energy your person's in right now. And I've already seen the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse, but they still showed themselves. So let's see what's going on. This is going to tell me about how your person's feeling about your connection, how they feel about you, and then we're going to get some oracle cards to tell me more about it, and then we'll get some advice cards and some message cards from your person. So let me turn that around here. Okay, so pile 3. Let's put this person in here. First card out is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess in reverse talks about secrets. It also talks about being disconnected from your intuition and feeling misunderstood here. So what else can you tell me about the Pile 3's person? Can you tell me about Pile 3's person? Then we have the Chariot. So your person is in this energy of, they may be, the way that they feel about you in this connection may be secret to them. They may be kind of keeping to themselves there, but they're also in this energy of wanting to align it, okay? Wanting to align this energy here. with the Chariot. Here's the Devil. So your person is feeling like this attachment towards you in your connection, and it may have been a secret in the past, but it's like they're wanting to bring this Chariot, okay? They're wanting to bring this towards you. They're wanting to come towards you in this connection now. And you have Judgment in reverse. So they are worried in a sense. They are having some self-doubt when it comes to that. It's like your person's getting ready to approach you because they feel this addiction, this attachment towards you in this connection, but they're worried about how you're going to react to that, okay? Or they're worried about, okay. So then, oh, that's a lot. Okay, a lot more than I thought. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, guys. This is how we're going to play this here, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No way. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm not trying to ruin anything for anybody here. There's two ways that this whole thing could go. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords with the Magician in reverse underneath that. Huh. Okay. So the Four of Swords, as being your overall bottom of the deck energy here, is your person's in this energy of healing some sort of manipulation that has took place in this connection. They have had some secrets pertaining to a commitment that was already in place. And they're wanting to bring forward this to you, but they are worried and overanalyzing and feeling stuck about how they're going to go about doing that. They feel this attachment towards you in this connection, and they're repressing these emotions that they feel. They have a lot of self-doubt about you, and if you want to actually ground something in this connection, how you're going to react with this Four of Wands. This person could have actually, okay, this is strange, but this is what I'm getting, guys. This person could have actually, you have the Queen of, is that the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands? That's the Queen of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles and Justice in reverse and the Two of Cups. Okay. So your person I'm sorry, I know I just went blank, but this is a secret. That's why I'm hesitating. This is a secret here about this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about a celebration. It's It's also about a marriage or some sort of homecoming. I don't know why I've never thought about that in particular thing with this card, but I am now. The Chariot is about driving things forward, moving things forward, aligning things. And you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is about overanalyzing everything or feeling stuck. The Devil is that attachment. The Moon in reverse is that mental confusion or suppressing those emotions there. So it's like your person has a secret about some sort of celebration or homecoming, some sort of, this is kind of a hard one to read, guys. I also want to say maybe pertaining to marriage. They want to move this thing forward here with you, but they have a lot of overanalyzation that's going on inside of them. They feel this attachment to you, but they're suppressing all that emotion, okay? And they're having a lot of mental confusion when it comes to you in this connection. They are self-doubting how you feel about them, okay? They have a lot of doubt about how you feel about them and about if you would want to actually ground something like this or not. The other thing that I'm getting here is that your person actually may be thinking about committing to you. And this is a secret, but they're overanalyzing it because they have self-doubt that you'll do that. And so there's just in this Four of Swords energy, which is this deep rest when it comes to this whole thing and blocking this, like suppressing things, because they're unsure about how you feel, if you would want this or not. But they have a lot of passion when it comes to you. It's just out of balance. It's very disorganized. This person's energy overall is calm, but very disorganized mentally. I know this reading is kind of all over the place because I feel like it could go so many different ways. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to leave these out actually. I didn't do that with the other piles, but I'm going to leave them out with you guys because it will help me. And I'm going to get some of these oracles to kind of help me with this. Because this is I'm getting a weird, very weird vibe here. A lot of because of this High Priestess in reverse, these secrets pertaining to this celebration, or your person may be in the energy of wanting to surprise you with something, but it's very strange, guys. It's a very strange reading. Okay, so help me here, Spirit. What is this High Priestess of Four Wands about? Self-love needed. Okay. So what is this Chariot and Ace of Swords in reverse about? Hope. Yeah, okay. So what is this Devil and the Moon in reverse about? Blessings. This is how your person is seeing you, as a blessing. Why is the Judgment in reverse? Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Spirit. Announcement. I'm telling you guys, there's some secrets that your person's keeping, but I don't feel like it's a secret that is, I don't feel like it's a bad secret. Why is the Four of Swords and the Magician in reverse? Unexpected, guys. Okay, your person is in this energy of feeling very, Bridgie, good Lord, honey, what is it? Calm down. Sorry, guys, my guinea pig's is crazy as hell lately. What the hell? Bridgie. Your person. I can't explain this one, guys. I'm sorry, I'm so stuck on this one. This one's wild. Let's see what they say. See if I can get any more information here. Honestly, I'm going to tell you completely what I'm feeling here. And I don't know if this is resonating or not. And I definitely don't want to ruin this for anybody. But your person's like holding on to a secret of some sort of celebration that's going to take place between the two of you. And they're having a lot of anxiety and a lot of self-doubt about it. Not about it, but about how you're going to react to it. Especially because self-doubt, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is about, I feel what I'm getting from that is that you're not going to want this. And she's literally, look at her. She's in a wedding dress. This is the wifey card. And then announcement is on top of that. And you have secrets in the Four of Wands, which is the wedding card. On top of that, you have self-love needed. And it's like your person's I feel like your person's wanting to marry you. And they want to bring you this. They want to tell you about this. But they feel like they're having doubts that you're not going to want the same thing. Even though they're in this hopeful energy, they're overanalyzing. But they definitely have an attachment to you. They see you as this blessing. And they want to bring you this announcement here, but they're worried that you're not going to accept that. They're having a lot of self-doubt there. And this may come as very, very fast and very unexpected. What is self-love needed here for Spirit? What is this? Divine timing and realignment. Shift your perspective to gain a sense of clarity. Oh my gosh, this is weird. What is hope here for? What is hope for couples? Overcoming obstacles. Yeah. It's like your person's in this hopeful and an energy. What's his blessings here for? I would say what I'm getting from this energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. What I'm getting from this is that your person sees you as like this wife energy, and they want to commit to you in that way, but it's unexpected to them the way they feel about you, and they want to announce this to you, but they have a lot of self-doubt how you're going to take it or perceive it. It's strange. What is the announcement here for? Sacrifice. Giving up something now for the future reward. So it's like they're keeping this a secret from you. This could be somebody that was, this could be somebody that's maybe going to propose to you or something like that. I'm not trying to express anybody something like that. I sure wouldn't want to ruin your secret or their secret, and I sure wouldn't want to get your hopes up here. So only take what resonates. Your person is very much so over analyzing everything. What is unexpected here? What's unexpected here? What does unexpected mean? What is unexpected? Okay, we had a lot. 3 come out for unexpected. I'm curious to see what they say. Declutter, twin flame, recognition. Let go of old items. Create new sacred space for yourself. Spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. Admiration for your hard work is coming. Okay, this is the strangest reading I've ever had. Let's get some message cards and we'll see what they say. This is bizarre, very bizarre. This is the kind of reading that when you do, you feel like you're intruding on someone's secret plans that they have for you. This connection that this person, I can tell you this stuff. This connection that this person feels with you is very unexpected to them. And they have a lot of hopes and wishes for the future that they have with you. And they know that you have been part of their path, their purpose, their divine timing here. They're ready to align with that energy, but they're still overcoming some obstacles. They know they have to make some sacrifices in order to bring this forward to you, in order to announce this here for you, to you. But they do feel very blessed and they feel divinely connected to you in this connection. And they're ready to recognize that. This is going to come as very, very unexpected. What's all you want to say to? I hide who I really am from you. Yeah, I got that energy here with the Judgment in reverse, which is quite literally hiding behind many masks. What does pile 3 want to say to pile? What does pile 3 want to say to this person? What does pile 3's person want to say to them? Finally got it right, and they're like, yeah, that's what you need to say. I wish things could be different. Wow. What does pile 3 want to say to them? I am becoming a better person. Literally all these cards are about secrets. I can't stop thinking about you. What does Paul 3's person want to say to them? I love you. This is the unexpected energy I'm feeling that your person wants to announce here. I'm starting to understand our connection. Twin flame connection here. Recognition of that. Your person may have recently let go of a past relationship. This has been in divine timing and it's helped them to realign themselves. Show themselves some self-love here, and they want to bring forward something to you. I'm going to get a few more because we need to let each other go. We need to let each other go. They want to come share you with a bunch of things, but they also feel this energy of, it's a weird energy, guys. They're very overanalyzing everything. I wasn't going to show y'all, but I want to tell you how I feel. They want to discuss all of this with you, and it's going to come in very unexpected. I'm going to show you guys what I saw underneath this deck. Jealousy, differences, content, uncertainty, anticipation, determined, illumination, overwhelmed, romance, power, mask. It's like this person just wants to talk to you about how they feel about this connection. I feel like your person's very extremely overwhelmed with this connection. I feel like they have this energy of wanting to have more with you, almost like a commitment, a marriage of some sort. They do love you. They are hiding their feelings here in some sort of way. They they feel like all this is in divine timing, and they've had to overcome a lot of obstacles and make a lot of sacrifices, but they recognize this connection with you, and it's like they can't, with this devil, it's like they have that attachment there, and they've been suppressing all that, but they still see you as a blessing. They have a lot of hope for the future. They want to announce something, all of this, I feel, towards you, but they also feel like, in the same sense, that you and this person cannot be together. And that's where this energy I'm feeling of just being completely overwhelmed and not knowing what to do. Your person is very scatterbrained right now. Okay, that was a very weird reading. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Your person is all over the place. I tried so hard to work through that, and it's like your person wants a lot of different things with you. They're in the energy of deciding what to do. I'm going to pull one card. Yeah. This, guys, okay. This is the Eight of Cups, and I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is that helpless energy. And this is how your person's feeling. This is the energy they're in. They're so scatterbrained. They're all over the place. They have a lot of hopes and wishes here for the future. They're trying to recover. Oh my gosh. Okay. They have a lot going on, guys. Your person has a lot going on. A whole lot going on. They want a lot of things with you. A lot of different things with you here. And they're having a really hard time in their head trying to figure out how they're going to bring something, how they're going to come to you, how they're going to talk to you about this. But it's like they're in the energy of wanting to, but not wanting to at the same time. It's very strange. Let me know about this reading. This was very random and weird. If any of this resonated, any of this made sense, I hope it did. I hope for you guys. I hope sometimes I bring forward the messages and then y'all can kind of put the pieces together. So I hope that it did help you in some sort of way. But yeah, let me know if you, you know, DM me on Instagram or something. But yeah, this is definitely different, very strange. But I hope it helped you. That's what my point is. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, hope to see you again. Thanks. Pile 3.